Lie to my daughter? I'm canceling our trip. Long, Ada? I need to start with the background information. Last month, my wife, 4 kids and I moved halfway across the country to Texas, to a town where my family lives and my in-laws recently retired. We had a manufactured home set and have been waiting for the electric company to make the connection, and so we've been staying with my in-laws during this time. My in-laws wanted to retire to Florida, but when time came to purchase a home, they weren't happy with their options. They knew we had plans to eventually move to Texas, and so they figured they would go where we were going ahead of time to spend their retirement with their grandchildren. They offered their home to us, our 4 children, 10, 6, 3, 1, 2 cats and a dog. There's a little more at play here. Our oldest daughter, 10, is not biologically mine. She does not know that I am not her biological father yet. We've been wanting to tell her, but there never seemed to be the right time given the last few years have been rocky. So we've been making an effort to spend more time with her, as being the oldest of 4 is difficult, and to ensure there are no doubts in her mind that I love her and care for her as much as her siblings. One last thing, my mother-in-law planned a trip to the beach in a few weeks and has already paid for the Airbnb where we've all planned to go together. That being said, the story begins July 4th. We bought minimal fireworks to enjoy in the in-laws' backyard, which was pitch black at the time, tilde 21:30. I was standing in the yard, and from my perspective, I could faintly make out everyone else's silhouette and the outline of the roof against the night sky. I have these adult poppers. I've never seen these before. They're small cylindrical red tubes and give a loud pop when they hit the ground hard enough. I was intending to hurl one at the roof of the house to give everyone a startle, and I threw it as hard as I could. I guess I released the popper too soon and, it doesn't matter. It hit my wife in the shoulder and ricocheted into my oldest daughter's eye before popping. Completely by accident, and she thought her eye had popped out all of a sudden and couldn't see. Debris got inside. We rushed her in. I could hear my mother-in-law say, "Why would you throw a firework at her?" I ignored it because I was worried about my daughter. We removed the debris, she calmed down, and we gave her ice and ibuprofen. She was made comfortable and has since been checked out and is fine. The next morning, my daughter wakes me at 9 a.m. It was a late night, saying that both my in-laws had told her that I don't love her and that no one in this world would love her as much as them. They told her that I was drunk, which I hadn't had a drink, and thought it would be funny to hit her intentionally with the popper. My daughter asked why would they say that? She said she knew I loved her and that it was accidental. I felt terrible for what happened, but I'm glad she knows that I care for her. Why would they say these things to her? During the struggle of the move and stress for a girl her age is going through after doing everything we can to foster her confidence, so I told my wife I appreciate what they're doing for us, but they're going alone to the beach. I refuse to go anywhere with them, and I don't trust them alone around my children. Am I the a-hole here for this? The kids were looking forward to it, the wife was excited, and now I'm being seen as the bad guy. I realize I am the a-hole for being irresponsible by throwing the popper, which hurt my daughter, but it wasn't intentional. Am I in the wrong for canceling the beach trip for what was said to my daughter? I also do not want them alone with my children anymore. Ada?